My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Slay the Spire 2. Let's get it. I even got it so quick that time! I was already hovered there! Oh, hell yeah. Alright, let's see what this glam is up to. I really feel like there's only one viable path for me. And it's sliding through all of these question marks, taking one elite near the end to rest. Try and thin deck and focus on whatever we... yucky. This is a bit... Oh, what an awful first turn! My god! Invert these hands and they're pretty good, but, yikes. Yeah, we gotta take 9 damage on this first turn. We're also not gonna be able to kill anything in the second part of the cycle. Oh, which is pretty bad, actually. It's not what you want. Usually, Necrobinder can slide through this fight without taking actually any damage because of the HP stored on Osti. But that's not going to be the case here. All's well and good. I can literally just, yeah, double tap one of you there and finish off. See, as soon as we could source some HP on Osti, everything's already fine. And show me. God, what do I even want? Should I? No. I was about to say reap. I feel like that's like a lot of work. Give me a power. Give me, it doesn't even have to be a power that's ridiculous right now. Give me, like, the Page Storm. Well, we're definitely not doing Bone Shards. If Osti's alive, he deals 9 damage to all enemies and you gain 9 block. Osti dies. And then... pull aggro. That's pretty good. Summon 8, gain 14 block. No escape is nice, but only if I have other sources of doom in the deck, but it's really early. We can start building towards that as well. I like the no escape, actually. Get like one Scourge early and we'll be fine. Ooh, what a tasty Venerable Tea set. Negative Pulse is some doom. I'll have to take it. No damage next turn. Oh no, definitely damage this turn. But no escape, kills him. Like, it's really good. Because it applies a bunch of doom, and then it looks at how much doom there is, and then applies a bunch more doom. We can basically use Potion of Doom and that Gloom no escape to just instantly win an elite fight. Choose whichever one we need to. That'll do it. No damage taken. At least on that last turn. We ended up taking 4 damage earlier in the fight that I'm not pleased with. I like delay really, really a lot. Probably too much. I probably shouldn't have 2 of them in the deck at the moment. That was a mistake. Well, I'm gonna try and prevent the additional strength gain here. There we go. Alright, we managed to hold him at bay so far, and that'll finish the fight. Yes, definitely a Defy. No, wait, hang on! I put way too much defense in this deck. It's a Defile? What the heck? What the heck? What the heck's all that about? I really don't want it to be a Defile. I feel like a lot of the time I'll draw Defile and I'll just not play it in the first cycle, and I'll be fine with that. I do feel like Defy is still pretty important to have a copy of. I feel like that was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. Let's upgrade No Escape as our primary / only damage card in the deck. Feeling like there's more and more, this smacks more and more of a mistake to me. Let's grab that sort of 105 gold, thank you. Sparkling Rouge. On the third turn, gain strength in the decks. Sick egg. Interesting. That's actually really interesting, because as soon as I can find a single card that gives Scourge, the card called Scourge, sorry, a single card that gives Doom and is a skill, or, you know, Deathbringer, a couple other things. That's really just going to take this off into the stratosphere. Oh, ridiculous, yeah. Motion of Doom, no escape. GG. That was what I was talking about. Like, it'll just invalidate one of the elite fights for us. Juicy Bracelet, Gamblers. So, this is Sentry Mode. Sentry Mode is consistent damage, and it's early enough that I can upgrade that pretty easily as well. I'll do it. A pull aggro already upgraded is a little bit appealing here to bit. No to the Gnarled Hammer. Unless I could buy Blight Strike first, but I can't. Gnarled Hammer, enchant up to 3 attacks with Sharp, like it'd be Unleash Strike. Blight Strike at least does apply some Doom. I feel like I have to take it for that reason. Give me Blight Strike, remove a Strike, and then maybe a single pull aggro. The defense, like the double delay, makes it easier to justify, I think. Because we'll more consistently have the cost for it. 2 additional damage on that Blight Strike is also 2 additional Doom to the enemy. I think that's not bad. I also think with both delays upgraded, we'll be able to build a temp HP pool, so we won't have to worry too much about the Waterfall Giant. I'm gonna drop Negative Pulse. Do I slow play this first turn, or do I like psych it? Because it's 4 energy to do nothing right now. We got Sentry Mode out at least. Light Strike. Gotta set up Light Strike. This one has to be a defend, unfortunately. I'm giving away too much of my health at the moment. And pull aggro is not pulling it back as fast as I need it to. Alright, looks like we're leveled out a bit. Next no escape should be the kill. There it is. Next turn, as I always intended. Okay, thank you for the turn for setup. Hopefully we get Defy next turn. No Defy, but still enough defense. I mean, the traditional choice here would be Misery, so that we can share Doom in AoE much more... reasonable way to deal with AoE fights. Domain is more material, but I feel like we're already using delays effectively as domain. Give me the misery. And I think Hang has it's the exact same win condition for me as No Escape, right? Play the same card on the same target as many times as you need. Again, I want to dodge cards. I don't feel like many more card selections need to be added to this deck, frankly. So, like, only having 2 normal fights guaranteed on this floor is great. Oh, no! Oh! I really wanted the game to offer me the double relax, because they'd come into the deck pre-upgraded. They'd be so good here. Pale's Tooth. Yeah, I do want to upgrade 5 cards, but I don't think I need to. I do think Pale's Tears is really easy for us to activate, especially in boss fights, because of Venerable T-Set. So we'll have the 2 extra energy on turn 1, making it much easier to start bowling out of control with this. And then suddenly the delays are like just constant plays. Like, in fact, the upgrade to Sentry mode might not even be that important at the moment, just because it's only 1 energy saving over the course of an entire fight. And we're probably going to be, like, flush with too much energy, if anything. Yeah, look at that. 35 on a naked board. Keep an energy each turn. I would love an X-Cost card, because we are going to have the ability to fulfill some stupid X-Costs. So, Eradicate, X-Cost, retain in hand, deal damage. That's like the ideal, to my mind. Yeah, I'll blade that out. That's fine. I've still got a delay coming out next turn, so I've still got 5 energy. I don't think I need to put Debilitate in this deck. I think I only have 1 source of Weaken. Yeah, no, I don't want to bloat. I don't want Speculative Bloat in this deck, especially because it's running so smoothly at the moment. If it ain't broke, don't break it. That's what I always used to misquote. Oh boy. Oh boy, that Bullbug Nectar in the back line is causing troubles. Got him. Now back to my one-on-one duel with the frontliner. Okay, this is also a safe path, as I recall. Had lethal, could have avoided 1 damage, didn't. Oops. Enfeebling Touch, Sleight of Flesh. I feel like Sleight of Flesh is... It's already upgraded. It's exactly the kind of thing that goes into this deck here to amp our damage. Metamorphosis. Compelling. It would come into the deck pre-upgraded, and it would be significant healing for me right now. The downside of it is that we need to supply a bunch of additional draw to this deck, but that's also a thing I already want to do. Sure. Metamorphosis in Necrobind also fishes for like some really insane attacks constantly. Chosen Cheese or... No, Scourge is still a good card from here. Both card draw and Doom. There's Scourge. And... I don't think I need Invoke. Nor do I think I need Wisp. Maybe it's just Blight Strike too. Actually, maybe Grave Blast. I've got a lot of excess energy. I can return whatever I need. On most turns, except for the first. Got him. don't really want to add anything in here. Would have been nice if I could have gotten a device set up for the next turn rather than the previous turn. Catastrophe already upgraded. Play 3 cards from your draw pile. I like that. It's effectively draw as long as you don't care what you play. I'll also take a copy of Putrefy and Wobble onwards. Both pre-upgraded. Light Strike's also often used as a source for damage, everything else, then amps. End of days that I can afford? Thank you kindly, I'll move on. I do feel like now I'm probably pushing a little far against defense. Maybe I need to move a little in the other direction again for a second. Oh, very thankful this isn't a fight, but I still need to take the Polymer's Core, so I'm probably resting on the other side of this. Okay, let's Defy, Catastrophe, Metamorphosis. Those aren't that good. There's definitely many better attacks we could have gotten. Of course, I'm not really in a position not to play No Escape there, though. Probably shouldn't have finished the turn with the Defend, though. Okay, Veil Piercer, Bone Shards. I'm going to Drain Power, then bring back Defy. Beautiful. Finish the fight with End of Days next turn. Yeah, not the best fight I've ever had in my life. Let's take Spur. It's additionally a defensive card. We'll rest on this side. God, I wish I had one more card to draft here, but I think we'll be okay. Let's delay and Scourge to turn around. I'd love to drop that pull aggro, but I'll drop a Defend instead in order to get Pale's Tears going. This is a tough turn to have no defense. God, I took too many other cards than defend cards. God damn it. I thought I was watching that. I thought I was making sure I didn't do that. Gah! Use Potion of Binding this turn. Save myself a little bit of HP. The Weaken is already still applied to Rocket for the next turn. So we'll see how we can do in response to that. Definitely going to have to use some sort of Speed Potion this turn. Let's turn around with the Blight Strike. And Pull from Below does nothing. And Drain Power to upgrade 2 cards to the discard. There is a delay that I can pull back out, but I'd have to not play No Escape. That is the best defensive pick I can make from the discard. Good Catastrophe right there. Shame Misery wasn't played. Now we have no debuffs to spread with it yet. See, the thing is, I'm dead. Oh, no, we're not. We drew a delay. Thank you, Gremlin Horn, for keeping me alive. Oh my god, this is disgusting. I think we win. I'm so pleased with that. Thank hell. Didn't want this run to end here. There's so much more to do. Yeah, I'll take a single copy of Oblivion. I think I have enough health to support that. Sorry, enough draw to support that. 3 wishes. Those wishes would all be upgraded. It's pretty cool. No additional draw in the middle of our turn. We do that with Scourge. But we do that with Scourge and with Gremlin Horn. But I do wonder if 2 additional cards each turn is exactly what I need. Because it's only Scourge and Gremlin Horn that do that. Catastrophe even just plays cards from the draw pile. Yeah, no, I need more cards each turn. Thank you. Unfortunately, I think Fiddle also blocks Pollinus Core, which was a Fiddle 1/4 of every turn. Or a 4th every 4 turns. Oh, sick. Got him. Okay, it didn't block it. I think we did get the Pollinus Core trigger there as well. Sorry, I don't take Scourges anymore. They draw cards, and I don't do that. I'm beyond those days. I do like the idea of the Dance Macabre, but I'm not going to be taking it there. You'd have to offer it to me upgraded, I think, at this point, for me to take interest. Give him the Catastrophe. What put the souls in my... Oh, right, it was a Reeve that was made from meta. Got it. Enfeebling Touch, thank you. It's exactly the kind of defense that we don't have covered yet. I can take that. Ooh, I even know where the curse is and can avoid it. Beautiful. Uh-oh. Okay. That's the last click I could have had without... No, I still didn't... Okay, whatever. I get the rare card at least. That's cool. Hey, no escape. That's cool. And I suspect Time's Up is actually not that good for us in this run. When the Doom's high enough on the target, they'll die. I will take the second Misery, though. I'm putting way too much non-defense in this deck. This is a bad idea. This continues to be a bad idea since earlier, when it was also a bad idea. Just remember, kids, don't do what Donnie Don't does. Do what Donnie Don't didn't do's. Oh, oh, good catastrophe right there. $171 Doom on a target with 30 health. Perfect. do want to do more setup. I'll delay. Okay, thank heck Fabricator wasn't attacking on the second turn. I think that makes it a lot easier for us. Ooh. Yes. End the days. I still get the energy from the Gremlin Horde. Also, Catastrophe has to play those 3 cards in the draw pile, which means Oblivion's out on the field. Which makes it so easy to just hit the enemy to death. When you apply Doom, gain 2 block. That's pretty good on the Oblivion turn, and every other turn it's eh. Dredge, return a couple cards from the discard. I think that's like a really, really powerful draw card. That's how I should think of it. I'd like to get Dead out of the deck, and I'm pretty sure I still have the Deleros for it. Yeah, Death's Door is slightly out of purchase range. First hand, each combat is upgraded. That's nice. First hand is occasionally quite large for us. That's pretty useful. Should probably get Grey Blast upgraded as well. Just got to transform. Probably going to go for the transformation here. Can't think of any attack that wants it. And, of course, if it turns into a skill, it's immediately upgraded. Like that to 5. Beautiful. More interested in the question mark than I am in taking the fight there. Upgrade 2 cards. I don't think I have 2 upgrade targets worthy in the deck. I mean, it'd be both miseries to retain them, and it's only relevant specifically in the Queen fight. But I feel like I'm already going to dominate that Queen fight without having to worry too much. Oh, wow, it's just the pair. Vajra and Only Smooth Stone. 1 dex, 1 strength. It's like having a prowess in play from the start of the fight. Alright. Let's start catastrophizing. It's all gonna go badly. Alright, perfect. Light Strike into No Escape for the kill. I cannot overstate how impactful that is. Invoke Sleight of Flesh Page Storm. Not needed. I'm going to hit the Bodyguard upgrade because I think it's probably the one that has the most likely impact on whether or not we survive. Alright. Let's Blight Strike and No Escape. Got to start setting up the mirrors. What do you call them? Misery. There we are. Ooh, Enfeebling Touch already. Beautiful. Then Dredge back, No Escape, Misery, Misery. Okay. Beautiful. 265 Doom on the Queen, and Torchette Amalgam dies this turn. I can see how no Doom might have been useful right now. Sure, I've come around on that. Yeah, I don't even need to do the double escape that turn. Doing it to 3 separate bodies is going to be tougher. Yeah, I mean, it's Delay, and I really want to play Blight Strike. Yeah, I will. It's fine. As long as Delay is one of the cards I played, I don't have to worry. I can start setting up Hail's Tears next turn. Or at least that's still reasonable to expect. That, full aggro, and Enfeebling holds. Now this sucks. I probably actually have to face the damage of this turn. Oh no, I could manufacture the kill here. How do we do it? So if I dredge, I can bring back No Escape and End of Days. And if I bring back the right No Escape and the right End of Days, boom, explode them. But then I don't get additional energy for next turn. Really bad setup for us. What's an alternative? Like, if I could safely defend this turn with, like, you know, delay something, that'd be lovely. Can't really do that. The main problem is I'm not getting much setup here, and the rest of the draw pile is very aggressive, so as soon as I kill this form, the next form comes at me even harder, and I have to defend with these cards. Which is not gonna be that good. Is there a smarter way to address this that I'm not yet thinking of? Not really. I don't like this. But you do what you gotta. Okay, I did forget how Gremlin Horn was going to give us back an energy. So at least we have that rolling for us. Okay, maybe. Definitely drop the Defy. It sucks to see Metamorphosis going to that thin of a draw pile, because it means I know my entire next hand is going to be attacks. I almost don't want to play the Metamorphosis for that reason. But I also feel like the Metamorphosis attacks are really important for us. Maybe that's dumb. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe I should reconsider that. I'm going to Grey Blast back a Delay. Oh, incredible Enfeebling Touch right there. Literally 0 damage now. Oh, Sleight of Flesh got played out. Thank you. It's exactly the card we need to get on the fields. That's fine. 20, because you die, so I have an energy. Okay, never mind. That energy wasn't at the right time, I guess. That's fine. Bodyguard Metamorphosis. Oh, God! I really shouldn't have played Metamorphosis. What are those cards? You gave me already free cards, like Poke. Oh, my God. What a mess you've made of my turn here. I have to give up 23 health in order to get 11 block. Absolutely not. Go straight to hell. Do not collect more cards. Well, there goes the buffer that we built for ourselves. I hope we don't need that for any reason. Gonna speedbot, double delay this turn. I'll drop negative pulse to keep your doom going higher, because it's no escapes on turns like this that we're looking for. There's one of them. I'm getting rid of Bone Shards. I don't want that card here. Ridiculous disappointment to me. Get out of here, I can't stand the sight of you! Where is it? God damn it, Infeeling Touches in the draw pile. I do not have access to my draw pile. Okay, incoming damage this turn is 42. Pre-weaken 42. That's important. I have access to weaken. It's 33. Okay, that's not that bad. I'd like to pre-weaken for next turn. It's Grey Blast back another Defy. I'll hit the Defy and then defend for the full spectrum weakness. Full spectrum defense, rather. Or is it Blight Strike? Well, because next turn is definitely no escape, right? I need the setup. Yeah, 36 there. Mm-hmm. GG. Can't believe we pulled that out. Hell yeah. That's what respecting glam will do for you. I'm not gonna say I perfectly played that final fight. I am gonna say that worked out well. Pretty cool deck right there. Just a couple of delays, giving us the ability to pay for basically everything Pale's Tears, then taking it from that point, and then loading the rest of the deck with as much value as we possibly could, including ways to cheat that value really quickly, like the double misery play with the Dredge in the Queen fight, especially. Just completely bypassing most of that fight gave us a lot more HP to play with in this fight, and as it turns out, a lot more HP is exactly as much HP as I needed there. GG. For the moment. My name's been Rhapsody. Name of the game's been Slay the Spire 2 top left. This is a series playlist from all the content of the game past, present, and future YouTube recommendations. And down below, streaming past the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. Out above the thank you, and special thanks to this episode to Cold Hard. Hopefully you all have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.